There's just been a massive event in New Orleans, and what I'm going to talk about is the only stabbing of a dentist in 2024. There were a violent crime against a dentist, and I will talk about it. It occurred here, just less than 2 miles away from this place, and I'll talk about it. So yes, indeed, there's been a kind of massacre here in New Orleans, and the only stabbing of a dentist was made here in 2024. So a dentist was stabbed in her eye, her left eye and neck, and it was done here, Louisiana Dental Care, as you can see in the image. And I tried verifying this, and I see that it's on Magazine Street. This is the closest dental clinic to this where was it? Here, right? The closest dental clinic to where there were this massacre of a truck ramming through people. The closest dental clinic. This is where the only stabbing of a dentist in US in 2024 occurred. And so if you search for dentist stabbed, you will see that this is what pops up. And then there is one more. There is actually 2 crimes against dentists, violent crimes. And the first one mentioned here is New Orleans. This is the one that I mentioned. And so this is actually quite low probability. And so this is the dentist, and she raised a lot of money, like 100,000 for so as you can see, there's a lot. It became a lot of media attention, and people donated to her for her surgery and all of that. And there's actually one more funny, like this is a bit funny, because in New Orleans in 2024 there were carjacking for a dental school. This is just a little parenthesis. Most important of all is this, okay? If you Google dentist stabbed, you will find this, which is less than 2 miles away, and there, this is the only stabbing of a dentist in 2024. So I also want to note that New Orleans is a quite small city. I made a very approximate calculation here, and so first of all, it is 1 out of 1,000 that what do I mean? Like, if I take an approximate US population and I divide it by the approximate size of New Orleans, or the opposite, right? New Orleans divided by the US population approximate, and you will see that it's 1 out of 1,000 possibility that New Orleans is the place. And what I find remarkable is that this place is the closest. I mean, it's really close to the place of incident, and it makes me think that this happened, shall I say, it is like Tooth News again. Like I'm thinking here, like, okay, this is the only stabbing of a dentist in US, and in 2024. You say, and now it's 2025, right? So this is quite remarkable that, like, why is it here? You know, why is it here? It's 1 out of 1,000 possibility, and it is really close. It is in New Orleans, and it's really close to the place of incident. Why? You see? And so, therefore, I think it's very noteworthy. And once again, tooth is in the news. Tooth news. You see, even though, I mean, so far I didn't find a direct connection in the New Orleans event that happened today, January 1st, 2025. But what I do find is this, right? There is this history in 2024 of, or like the violent crime, you know, because as I said, it is only two violent crimes. You see? So, and again, I encourage you to think about what is the possibility here. The possibility is very low. It's very low. So I'll end this presentation now. And yeah, I want you to think about how close this place is to. They are really close to each other also. Why is it so close? You know? Why? And yeah, so that's all. See you guys. Tooth News out.